I don't understand. Why can't you and I live with Mom and Jax like we used to?
I just think that it's time for me to spend more time with Dad, you know? Maybe when you're my age, you'll want to do the same thing. But for now, you are where you should be.
Hey. I know this is a change that you're going to need some time to get used to. But, we can't go backwards. And things aren't going to be exactly the same as they used to be. But the most important thing is Michael's back. And you can see him whenever you want.
Doesn't have to be the same, but it doesn't have to be totally different. Just want Michael to come home with us.
Well, that's not the end of the world. I mean, our place is very close to Sonny's, so...
Yeah. Lake Point? Right before the turn off to your dad's? We're right there.
Yeah. I'm sure that Michael's going to be spending a lot of time with us because our new place is awesome.
And he has his own bedroom, and Michael knows that he can stay with us whenever he wants.
There's a nursery, too, for the new baby. You know about the new baby, right?
Yeah. I know.
Did they tell you Mom's sick from being pregnant?
I know that, too.
Then why don't you want to help me and Jax take care of her?
Hello.
Hey, Dad. It's me.
Buddy, how you doing?
Good. I'm here with Morgan, and Mom and Jax are here, too, and we've been talking, and I've changed my mind. I actually think I'm gonna live with Mom after all.
Such a huge moment. I mean, not because Michael agreed to come home with us. I mean, that's amazing and that's awesome, but he saw what Morgan needed and he stepped up. He did the right thing. He's always been such a great big brother. I mean, always. And I'm just so glad that didn't get lost in translation, too. I mean, I'm starting to really believe that Michael's going to be coming back to us.
Yeah, I hope so.
That was a less than rousing endorsement.
No, I've no doubt that Michael loves you and Morgan as much as he did before. It's just, we need to be realistic about this journey we're about to take.
I know it's going to be rocky. I get that, Jax.
Yeah, it's going to be a little more than rocky, you see. Michael's struggling. Okay? He's trying to put the pieces back together after losing a year of his life, and that can't be easy. It must be frustrating as hell. I'm sure Michael doesn't understand what's going on any more than we do. So it just makes me a little worried. If his temper stays the same, what if he yells at you and Morgan? Or what if he yells at you in front of Morgan? I mean, the results could be disastrous for all of us, including our baby.
Where do you think you're going?
Here's a better question. Why do you constantly feel the need to interrogate me, Carly?
You're not here about your pregnancy because Dr. Lee's on 4, which means you're here to see Michael. Talk him out of going home with me? Just so you know, there's no way in hell I'm going to let that happen.
You know what? I feel sorry for Michael. I really do. That his mother, the one person in the world who's supposed to put his needs above everything else, would resort to a massive guilt trip just days after he gets out of a coma. And Carly, for the record, he's 16 years old, and that's old enough to decide for himself where he wants to live.
It's not on you to decide when Michael is old enough to make a decision. And secondly, in this case, the decision's been made. Michael wants to come home with me, Jax, and his brother. And I'm not going to let you hot-foot it into his room and try and pull him over to your side.
You give new meaning to the word jealous and possessive. Here's a thought. Instead of being angry that your son actually likes his new stepmom, why don't you try being happy for him?
Wow, you really are delusional. Not to mention pathetic. You're using a teenage boy who has been unconscious for a year just so you can score points with Sonny? Because you can't make a meaningful connection on your own?
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
Oh, you're not special because you're having Sonny's baby. He has 3 kids with 2 different mothers that we know of. I mean, yes, Sonny is kind, loving, and protective, but that's because of the kid. You're not about to affect some miraculous change in Sonny's attitude towards you because you're carrying his baby. And I'm not going to let you try by sucking up to my kid. You are, without a doubt, the biggest mistake that Sonny has made. And that's saying something. But you know what? That's his burden to carry. You stay the hell away from Michael.
Yes, nice.
I hate to be the party pooper, but visiting hours are over. Michael needs to get some rest. It's past your bedtime.
I'm good.
No, it is past your bedtime. And you can come back and see Michael tomorrow.
Okay.
Okay?
I'm glad you're awake.
Me too. Bam.
Wow.
Good night, Michael.
Right.
Good night, sweetie.